Coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
I'm set with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Hero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So stepping in, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Stripling is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1 fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Starlin Castro. Career numbers against Baez. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Cook gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Brinson.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems...
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, number 3. It was a walk in his last trip. On the... 2-2. And that's through, a base hit. Robinson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. Here's Corey Seager, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 1-2. 1-1-1. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home.
2.
Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Adam Conley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Julio Urias was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 9 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Rogers will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the harder plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Into the box, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Into the box now, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Steve Cook. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. third home run for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, the word around the league is that this is a pitcher's ballpark, but it's certainly not playing that way in this one. The last bomb makes it 4 home runs between these two teams, and we might not be done yet.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yasmani Grandal, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, whoop, that's a nice one.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-3 the final score. Miami get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor Rogers takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Henry Owens struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Severino Gonzalez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Homer Metro Rail Station.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 87 starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Set to get his day started, Alex Verdugo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On the ground to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
So digging in now, Steve Cook. He went deep in the contest last night. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Steve Caught.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best.
Next for the Dodgers, Tim LeCastro, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tim LeCastro.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Verdugo racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Dietrich on third. Pollock over at second. Cook on at first with 2 down. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 4-3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Pollock, base runner at first with 1 out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jock Peterson now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
33.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 7 on the season. Kenley Jansen records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.